Hi everyone, pray in May, and today is Friday the 21st of May, and we're continuing in this week of Heal the Injured. My last but one game of football didn't quite go according to plan. I was accidentally kicked in the hand and my fingers touched my forearm. I ended up in hospital with the screaming habdabs of pain, and this is the worst thing that's ever happened and all those kind of things. And I can still remember the shooting pains and not knowing what to quite do with my hand and not knowing, please someone help. And I can remember once the skill of the medical profession kind of set everything back into place. And I can still remember the tremendous relief of when they kind of did the good old-fashioned plaster of Paris or fiberglass bandage or whatever it was that they wrapped around my arm, and suddenly everything was set in place, bound together, and the shooting pains kind of subsiding because everything had been bound up and put back in place. That's on a very personal level. But Scripture says something quite wonderful. Psalm 147 says these words, He, speaking of God, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. He determines the number of the stars and calls each of them by name. Now, if a fellow human being can bring such relief to me when I was in pain and broken, and they bound me up, for want of a better term, what can the God of this universe do? One who calls all the stars out by name. We live in a world where many are injured, physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually even. And we come today to a God who is so mighty that he calls the stars and calls them out by name. And so, in terms of healing the injured, we have a great God who can do incredible things. And so I pray this day, Father, that you will indeed heal the injured. You will bind up wounds. You will heal the brokenhearted. You will meet needs that no one else can do. Because if you can create every single star and call every single star by name, you can meet our deepest needs. And I pray this day that people will know, the injured will know, that you are there to bind up and heal. We ask it in your name. Amen.